President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping are having their second day of talks at this first summit for them here in Palm Beach, Florida. And this meeting now is happening against the backdrop of Trump's really unexpected military action against Syria. This is a strike that really is counter to what Trump has said about the situation in Syria, both as a candidate and before that as a private citizen. But his aides aren't shying away from the idea that this really sends a message to countries like China, particularly on the issue of North Korea, making clear that Trump is willing to act alone if he feels like something around the world is negatively affecting U.S. interests. The president did not mention the situation in Syria when he opened his first round of talks with his Chinese counterpart today. He really tried to focus on this meeting, talked about there being agreement on a wide range of issues, but he didn't specify what those issues were, as you'll hear here.
President Xi and all of his representatives have been really interesting to be with. I think we have made tremendous progress in our relationship with China.
The big thing we'll be looking at as this summit comes to a close is what those agreements actually are. Did they make any progress on North Korea? Did China offer to take any steps to put more economic pressure on Pyongyang? And then on the issue of trade and tariffs, which is another big point of discussion here, how far did they get in discussing those issues? U.S. leaders had really downplayed expectations for a breakthrough, but did they find any common ground on those issues? This, again, is a first meeting for these leaders. It certainly won't be the last, but it will be important to see how they were able to interact together, whether this is a relationship that will be productive or counterproductive for the next 4 or more years.